This meeting is being recorded.
We waiting on you, Em.
You can press play.
Okay, hey, listen, y'all. These is the bloopers, child, because this is the Amber show, okay? She ain't say press play. She ain't say nothing.
You can press play.
She was just sitting there looking at the screen, child. Didn't tell me.
Blooper.
And we leaving.
You can edit that part out.
Oh no, you got to show the people the real raw. There you go.
All right, y'all. So what up, y'all? It's your girl Amber, and welcome to another episode of the Amber Show. Well, as you can see, I got Jenny playing in the background, and for this episode, we finna break down our friendship and everything, along with our special guest, Miss Eboni P. Samantha Johnson.
Hey. And we're here, we're live. And
you know, I had to play your girl real quick.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I
had to bring it back to 93 real quick.
Okay, because I was going to give y'all some good backhand about. Okay, I'm going to stop the music for you, though.
All righty.
So that everybody can hear your interview loud and clear.
So how y'all lady doing?
Well, we good. You know what I'm saying?
I'm good.
Sam, how was that vacation?
You know, it's weird that we kind of had 2 spring breaks, like back to back. So basically, it was like a reunion because I reunited with my dad after not being able to see him due to COVID, and I reunited with my sister, my biological sister, after not seeing her for 20 years.
Wow, so kudos to you. And
yes, girl.
Extraordinaire. What we got cooking up for Eboni P Ministry? What we got cooking up? The whole world need to know.
Not the whole world. We do have the Trust Your Process class that is starting May 21st, and it will be live via Zoom. Registration is open. If anybody would like to register, shout out to y'all for already registering, okay, and being ready to go, okay?
Yes, because this is ready, because purpose has many forms. I'm telling y'all gonna get y'all life. Y'all gonna get right when you do this class. So make sure y'all register.
Yeah, they can inbox me on Facebook to register, or they can DM me on Instagram, or they can just simply shoot me an email at ebonipministries@gmail.com, and we can go from there.
All right. So as y'all know, tonight's title is Friendship is Everything. And before we get started, the reason why I asked y'all to be on this show is because I love y'all friendship. I love the sisterhood. I love the camaraderie that y'all have for each other. I just love y'all bond. It makes me, when I see y'all, it just reminds me of my mom and her best friend, my Auntie Kim. Shout out to them. Hey, y'all. I love it. Y'all give me that Oprah and Gail vibe. You know what I'm saying?
Can you say Kelly? Yeah, Beyonce, Kelly, Gina, Kim.
Yes. Okay, so basically what y'all saying, that was before y'all time. But the reason why
we're not saying that.
The reason
we just saying
Check it.
No.
The
Fantasia, Jill Scott, Jennifer.
But check it.
There you go.
Check it. The reason why I said Oprah is because we got little Oprah in the negative, and then we got little Gail.
Am I supposed to be little Oprah?
Yes.
Clearly, you're Oprah. Clearly.
Yes.
Why you always gotta do that? You always gotta make sure.
Because I believe that Oprah's older.
See, this is what I'm saying. Let me just let y'all.
You always calling. I'm the big sis. I can do what I want.
Well, long as you know.
You're right.
But regardless, whether if you Oprah and Gail, Kelly and Michelle, this
said Batman and Robin or something.
This episode is for you. So let's get into it.
This is Whitney. I'm just
count on me through thick and thin. Friendship that was
well, like I said, whether if you Kelly, Michelle, Oprah and Gail, Batman and Robin, Soldier Boy and Sammy, this episode is for you.
Kobe. I'm just saying.
This episode is for you.
Kyrie. I'm just saying.
All right, y'all, let's get into it.
All right.
Let me just get the questions. Hold on 1 second.
1 second.
All righty. Okay. So you guys briefly shared, and Purpose has many forms class, how y'all friendship got started. But for the Amber Show viewers, can you briefly share why your friendship came to be, or how your friendship came to be?
I'm saying, you want to go? You want to answer that?
Honestly, and I don't know if Ebony remembers this, but when we were younger, I didn't like you.
Oh, I know.
Because
I was loud.
Because I'm quiet. Now, okay, I'm a Gemini. So my birthday is June 9th. Ebony's birthday is June 17th.
Shout out to the Gemini squad.
Right. Taurus better hurry up because we coming next. I'm just saying. No, but I'm quiet. Like, I've always been quiet. And it probably has something to do with me being the only child. I ain't have to grow up with a lot of noise. And I went over to my cousin's house and my cousins, I mean, my one uncle that got 1 million trillion kids. It was a culture shock to me, but I went there and I cried like a baby again because I'm the only child. So when I met Ebony, all I saw was this little short, loud girl. And I was like, ugh, why is she so loud? But she got my favorite color, purple and pink. But why she so loud? So I didn't really like her. And it was only for like a second. It probably didn't last but like a day or two.
It lasted like a day.
She like just scooched her all the way up. Hey girl, what you doing? Hey, girl, what's your name? And I'm
right, because she was just sitting there like,
and I'm like, why you so quiet? And I'm like, Samantha? She was like, okay, girl, you're going to be my friend. And I'm like, well, okay, I'm going to be your friend. And she's been my friend ever since. And we are respectfully 37 and 38. So,
respectfully.
Wow,
we were in summer school. We didn't go to the same elementary schools, but we went to the same summer school from elementary all the way up until before we got to high school. So we saw each other like all the time. And then we did a thing that the differently able kids do in school. It's called Special Olympics. So we did that. And we did that like all the time during the summer, during the school year. Like my mom was signing the permissions just the day of the field trip, talking about, go ahead, Samantha, just get your homework. Like, wait, the field trip was today. Call my mama, just say I could go. Mind your business.
Yeah, pretty much. But that is exactly verbatim how we became friends, because she was so quiet, and then she was just sitting over there by herself in her own little zone, and I was like, "Ugh, why she sitting over there by herself? I'm supposed to go over there and mess with her." And I went on over there, Hey, girl, exactly what she said is exactly what I did.
Cause she was like, nothing but love.
Mama, it's this little girl at my school.
Mind you, she kept calling me little girl, but I was older than her. Okay,
this little girl, and she, do you like her? Oh no, cause she loud, Mama. Well, ask her name. I know her name is Ebony, but she loud, Mama. Why she gotta be loud?
Yeah.
She said,
okay, so
I'm no baby.
Just hearing that little fragment of how you guys met, now y'all definitely Tashina Arnold and Tisha.
Thank you very much.
Because I remember seeing, I think it was, I want to say Uncensored. I believe it was Tisha Campbell, and she said the same exact thing. How one of them was loud. I can't remember which one.
It was Tashina. Tashina
yes.
was like,
yes. Now y'all definitely giving me Pam and Gina vibes. Okay,
they met in middle school. Yeah, they met in middle school, and they've been friends ever since.
Right. Yeah. So y'all definitely giving me Pam and Gina vibes. Now, just. That one.
We'll take it because we wasn't agreeing with Gail and Oprah until you gave us further instructions on why.
Right.
That's what I was trying to spit it out. Then you guys were like, "Whoa, wait a minute, Oprah."
Okay, you
All right.
You have redeemed yourself.
Okay, I'm sorry, I've been redeemed. Okay, so we good. All right, number 2. With both of you guys having a different ability, did you guys find it hard to make friends when you were younger because of your different ability?
Go ahead, Ebony.
Okay. Well, me, no, because I just walked up to people. Hey! I just walked up to people and introduced myself. Like, I've always been a people person. So that was never an issue for me. Because hey, why you got that on like that? Why your shirt? So, so I've always been a people person. So no, that was never an issue for me.
For me, it was opposite. I am actually shy. You may not realize it, but I am. I am actually shy, and it takes me a minute to warm up, and I don't trust very well. And I think that when I was younger, because I'm the only child and I have a different ability, I had to learn that certain people aren't your friends and you can't make friends because in middle school, that was tough for me. And that's the time where you want to make friends. I couldn't. I was bullied for whatever reason. The young ladies that bullied me throughout middle school, and it was a few of them, the same females throughout 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, the same females bullied me. And all I wanted to do is be accepted and to make a friend. And I went to middle school like all by myself. So I didn't have relatives that went to school with me. Ebony didn't go to the same middle school as me. I only saw her at our Special Olympic meets. So I was by myself. So being younger, it was hard to make friends unless I grew up with them. Like if I knew you when I was in elementary school, then you were my friend and it was cool. But making new friends, that was hard because, the kids was just in middle school, not high school or not elementary school, but just in middle school, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. Them was definitely some difficult times for me that thank God I came out of it. Thank God I have a strong mother that helped me come out of it because literally she had to pray every single day. Her and my grandmother. And she did try to get me into other schools. Like she tried to get me into Webster with Ebony. One of my cousins went to Stuyvesant at the time. She tried to get me in there. She tried to get me into Fritchie with a few of my other classmates from elementary school, but it just didn't work out. So I was literally by myself for 3 years and it was bad. But yeah, I'm naturally quiet, so it take a minute for me to get there. But yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm more like that too. I didn't get bullied, but I was kind of like the nerd. So nobody really wanted to hang with me. But then you had some kids that were nice and genuinely nice because they saw that I was able to talk and things like that. I was kind of like I said, the shy, nerdy kid. But if I was cool with you, I would talk to you.
Mm-hmm.
So I definitely can relate.
I just wanted to say, hey y'all. I just wanted to say regarding that though, like in middle school, like I didn't get bullied or nothing either. Because I was talking to everybody. That's what I do. But the thing about it was people talked about me because they were like, she has all this personality and this and this and this, and why do these people want to be her friend? You get what I'm saying? So it was more so not like a bullying type of thing, but trying to figure out why do people want to be, quote unquote my friend, if that makes sense.
All right, so question number 3. At what moment did you guys realize your friendship went from being a friendship to a sisterhood?
I would think with this question, honestly, I think middle school. I think summer school, like middle school, like right before we got to middle school, that's where it was like, she's not just my friend, that's my sister. Because she's the sister I never had. Like when I say Ebony is my sister, like I wholeheartedly mean that. My sister, my dad's oldest child, is 18 years older than me. So my sister was grown when I was born. So I don't have a sister that's my age that gets me, whether or not it's my disability or a different ability or my age. We in two different age brackets. We're in two different generations. So Ebony is middle school. It was middle school, where it was just like, because I mean, we hung out all the time during summer school, and middle school. It was like when my mother and her mother, and they met like when we were younger, like in middle school, not middle school, in elementary school, when we were in summer school, they met. But like, how your mom, you can only go over certain people's house when your moms get to know each other. So when my mom and her mom got to know each other, and they realized that, hey, our daughters like are thick as thieves, like they tight. And Ebony's was always there for me. To this day, when I bring up the stuff that happened to me in middle school, and this is 30 years later or whatever, Ebony be mad, ready to fight. She's ready to fight right now. She don't really want me to go into more detail about what actually happened to me in middle school because she ready to fight. So I would say middle school, about 10, 11, 12 was when I was really like, that's my sister. And I don't even introduce her as my best friend. I introduce her as my sister. Everybody in my family knows that she is my best friend. But when I say my sister, they know I'm talking about it. Everybody, like my coworkers.
That's what's up.
They're like, who? Who you talking about? I'm talking about my sister. Mind your business. It ain't none of your look. What's understood needs no explanation. Mind your business.
It definitely shows. It definitely shows. That's one thing that I took away.
Because like they'll argue, like some of my cousins, that my older cousins at that, not my sibling cousins, but my older cousins, they'll be like, well, that's not your sister, that's your best friend. And I'm like, no, that's my sister. My mama know who I'm talking about. So yeah. But yeah, that I think it was 10, 11, 12, where it was really like, nah, this is my sister. Like, I'm going over, we both going over each other's house, sleeping on the floor, sleeping in the same bed, making each other lunches and cleaning up each other's rooms. Oh, and being on punishment and still able to go over each other's house. I mean, that's a sisterhood. Yeah, that's definitely a sisterhood. That's my sister. Like, I'm dead serious. Like, that's my sister.
That, like I said, that's one thing that I picked up from you guys, is, like I said, the love and the camaraderie. And like I said, at first, when I, saw you guys on social media, I'm like, wait, are they sisters? No way, they're best friends, but they are sisters.
Yeah. Because I mean, like, we fight like sisters, and when I mean fight, like Ebony said, we have disagreements, but we have respect for each other enough to know that's my sister. Like, that's what sisters go through. Like, you're gonna have moments where you're not gonna always agree on something, and then you come back and you talk about it. And I think that's special because that's what literally sisters do. Like, hey, we went to get tattoos hours before we had school together. So, and then we got to school and we had classes was canceled. So that's my sister.
All right, period. And number 4, when I think of the word friendship, the scripture that comes to mind is Ecclesiastes 4:9. And it reads, two are better than one because they have a good return for their, hold on 1 second, y'all. Because they have a good return for their labor. With that being said, what scripture comes to mind when you guys think of the word friendship?
Honestly, Amber, the one that you read and the one that we just did in check-in, Romans 12:4, one body, many members. Like, legit, if people really like pay attention to me and Sam and how we operate, we are literally the same but yet different. Like, I'm just a louder version of her. Like, it takes her just a little bit more time to get to where I'm already at. Because I mean, like, I already be there. And Sam be like, well, I'm just gonna pay. Like, Sam be in the background and chill. But it's like we're literally.
I'm back. Look, I bet you won't hold me back.
Right.
Because I'm ready. But I'm gonna let her do her thing. But I'm right here. Look, hello. Because I'm right here.
Because I see you.
Don't let this smile, and when I have glasses on, don't let the smile and glasses fool you, baby. Don't let it fool you.
Yeah, but no, I would definitely say those scriptures because we legit move as a collective, and like even now that I'm married, she has her own personal relationship with Bernard and Calvin. Like, we still have our our sisterhood and our bond, but she also has her own bond with Bernard and Calvin. So it's like, it's separate, but it's still the same. Like, she respects that, yes, her sister is married. She be like, yeah, I know y'all gotta do y'all married and whatever, but we still do things as a collective. And me and Bernard respects me and Samantha's sisterhood. Because he know, like, when it's sister day, it's sister day. We gonna make sure that him and Calvin eat and all of that good stuff, but it's sister day. Like, it's a collective, and it's good because she has her own personal relationship with them. Like, she can call Bernard and be like, bro, I need you to come and do this or whatever and whatever. She has her own relationships with them. So it's not like, oh, this Ebony's husband and Ebony's son. No, we're legit a collective.
That's my brother.
That's how it should be. I mean, I can honestly say, like I said, with my mom's best friend, that's Auntie Kim. I mean, I know my auntie since I was a baby, so she's seen it grow up. I used to be scared of her. Cause my auntie, she's Gemini too. She used to be loud, and mind you, mommy at the time, they both used to be big. So I it's bad enough with one of them. That's your mama. And then you got the other one, she even louder. So it's like, oh Lord, here she comes. Every time she used to come around, like,
who was my godmom. Yeah.
can understand it, and that's why I said when I look at y'all, it's just a beautiful thing just to see women, period, just coming together and being able to be friends and uplift each other, and it's no stress and no strife. Because nowadays, it'd be hard to find a female friend, y'all. I mean, let's be honest. And a lot of these girls, I mean, even with me, because I'm learning, you don't get that ride or die female friend. So when you have it, it's like you gotta hold on to it, because it's like, dang, where have you been all my life,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's very true. And it just
there's no competition. Like, I'm not in competition.
Not at all. But it's never been that way. Like it's never been that way with us.
Right.
Even from when we were younger, like
for me, it's always been, show me how you do that. Like, I don't want to be just like you, but I want to do what you're doing. So show me how to do it in my way. Then I can just go from there. And that's how it should be in a sisterhood. You should never be jealous of your sister. You should always want to see your sister succeed. You should always want to see the other woman, each woman, improve, and show me how you did that. I want to learn how to do that. Show me how you did that.
Well, y'all, we at question number 5.
Y'all,
let's go. My number 5. I'm dying to see what
Me personally, I think we're talking about the same story. And if we is, Samantha is the star of this story, baby. I would just like that a witness and a hurry and laugh because it was funny to me. But I kind of did egg it on because I said, well, I'm going to let Samantha tell her, but I did tell her, and you better go up there. And she did it. And baby, it was on. And I was like, say, never been the same since, because everybody that see us still brings up what Samantha wants to share.
All right.
Go
Let me get the question down first.
Go ahead.
All right, so question number 5. Can y'all give a funny story to something that happened to y'all when you guys were younger?
Okay, so we was in middle school. We was in summer school, right? And we was like 8, 9, 10, one of them ages. And we was in home ec. And it was this girl named Tiffany. She had a big mouth. Now, she had a different ability too, so don't look. I don't discriminate. I don't care. I'll slap everybody. Whatever, because she was bothering me. Like, my thing is, don't pick on me. Like, if I'm telling you stop bothering me, like, stop bothering. Because my mama always told me, you don't start a fight, but you darn sure better finish it. And I'm not a fighter, but I can fight. So again, don't let this smile and them glasses sometimes fool you. I can get down when I need to. But so we were in home ec class and we were in group, and I wasn't feeling good this day. So I was sitting next to one of our group leaders and I had my head on his shoulder. And Tiffany kept saying, that's your boyfriend. That's your boyfriend. Samantha, you like him? That's your boyfriend. And I'm like, that's nasty and inappropriate. Like, he's a grown man. We kids. And I was like, Tiffany, leave me alone. And she was like, I slap you.
That sounds like a challenge to me. That sounds like fighting word to me.
I said, what?
And when she said,
you want me to what? She said, I said, slap me. So she, mind you, and I'm so serious, like, she has a different ability. So her hand, she tried to make the contact. And she missed. And I just
Before the action happened, okay? Because she said, slap me. Sam said, what she say? Then she repeated it again. And then I said, she said slap her. So go over there and slap her.
Right, because she walked away like, and then so I went. So like my hand did one of these moves.
No, it was wherever.
I'm sitting in the chair, so I can't lean all the way back.
Hey, that
But my hand did like this, and I went, wow!
Hey,
When I tell you, I slapped this girl. Her whole body went boom, like girl.
Amber, remember on Friday when Debo had
He owed
Yes.
down.
Oh, I got another one. Remember the scene in Fat Girls where Monique said she slapped Shanice? Yes, that scene. Yes.
Yeah, that was it.
At the restaurant, and she slapped him in the
No,
phone.
I'm talking about the scene where she liked the crush or whatever, and this girl teased her or something like that. She said she.
Oh, you talking about at the restaurant? Oh yeah, you talking about at the restaurant part? Yeah. I slapped her hard. I slapped her so hard that about 2 years ago I went to one of my friends' mom's funeral and Tiffany was there and she was like she said, hey Samantha, I remember you slapped me when we was kids. Dude, we're like 35.
Amber, but the thing is, Amber, but the thing is, that slap was so pivotal for so many reasons, okay? Because I was ready for Tiffany to jump stupid and say something, because I was already ready. I was on the side just like this after the slap. But the thing is, every time she sing one of us, she always brought it up. Because Tiffany found me again before Samantha did, but we'll get into that. But when Tiffany found me, she said, hey, Eboni, whatever happened to that girl that slapped me? And I said, who? Samantha? I said, because let air blue, honey. I ain't gonna never let her lay that one down.
She deserved, because my thing is but again, here's me always being shy, and I don't like confrontation. Leave me alone. She had it coming. She had been bothering me like all week, and you don't tell me to slap you, and then you trying to slap me. When you hit me, you better make sure I fall down and don't get up, because I'm coming hard, and it's gonna make
And
contact.
if she fell down, I was gonna be right there.
Okay, I heard you, Layla. I heard you.
You said you heard I what?
Layla Ali and Boudidia, like Muhammad Ali, Boudidia.
So float like a butterfly, stand like a big baby. I'm right behind you.
Don't man. She deserved that slap. Mess with me.
I see him, so I know if I need backup and anything.
Listen. What?
Just call us. They better try Jesus. They better try Jesus and not me, okay? Because I got these hands. These hands will pray for you and they will set you straight all at the same time.
And I think I was in a slapping season that for the few.
Yeah, she was. Hey, let me tell you something.
Because I slapped the.
Let me tell you something. Sam was on a slapping tour, baby, okay? Because she slapped Tiffany. She slapped Tiffany. She slapped Jerome 1 and Jerome 2. She slapped Clyde. She slapped Leonard. Rest in peace, Leonard. Wait, I feel like I'm missing somebody. Who am I missing?
That's it. That's okay, it. That's all I slapped. But I think I slapped Jerome, both of them several times.
You and Clyde. But anyway, Samantha was the president of Slap You Ministries, okay? and I was her security, okay? Whenever she said she's about to slap somebody, I was like, well,
because like I said, I'm shy. Don't mess with me. Like I'm the quiet one. Don't mess with me. You always gotta be careful of them quiet ones.
Amber, and you know what's funny? This is the thing. Samantha always be like, don't make Ebony go there. Because once she go there, she's there. And I'm like, and then this was me regarding her. When she stopped talking, y'all be worried. Like we always give the pre-warned. You know how the Bible say warning comes before destruction, child. We tried to give the warning before the destruction.
I tried to warn you.
Some saints just wasn't paying attention.
She wasn't because she and
Amber,
we didn't like we they was our group leader was mad at us and we went to the office and had to talk to the director. But then when I had told the director and she had remembered that the other group leaders had been telling her throughout the week that the girl was bothering me, she said, okay, I understand why you slapped her, but you shouldn't have slapped her, Samantha. I said, but Miss Mary, she was bothering me. She said, I know, baby, but you could have really hurt her.
I mean, could have did well.
Well,
she survived.
Because she survived.
And listen now.
And well, obviously you did a good job, Sam, because she still remember it to this day.
Girl, we had a whole funeral, and that's the first thing that come out the child's mouth. She don't say, "How is you and Ebony doing?" She go, "I remember you. I remember when you slapped me." What? We was okay. That's maybe we ain't had no good memories together. We probably didn't, because after that slap, that she
y'all didn't even have no good memories before then because y'all genuinely didn't like each other.
I think you got scared of me. She was talking about, because you think you are that. Okay. And Ebony always playing in your background.
So this was right there.
Like she your defender,
and I'm is, and what you gonna do about it, big baby? Nothing.
And you better be slapping you and not her, because she don't hesitate. I hesitate.
Listen, because the slap, because she lucky. Damn, told her right. You lucky, Oscar. Poop.
And I probably would have been the dude, like you said, the scene and D would be like, no, Smokey. I probably would have been like, Smokey, you got knocked out.
But everybody was like, ooh. Because nobody is, like, seriously, when I was growing up, nobody expected me to do stuff like that. So when it happened, they was like, oh, what you do to Samantha? Because Samantha don't never do what? She don't never say nothing. She ain't never in trouble. Oh, yeah. Everybody was shocked. But they ain't mess with me no more. None of that was bothering me.
And did.
You and Ebony. And like again, I see other females being jealous of us. I used to see that. Like, why are you like? There's nothing to be jealous of.
Because they ain't had no real friend. That's why.
Like, this is my best friend. Like, if my hair messed up, she's gonna let me walk around with my hair messed up. She gonna be like, "Hey, Sam, you want me to call somebody to get your hair fixed, or that makeup, that color lipstick don't look right on you? Here, go use mine." But that ain't she not being bossy. She just being a good friend. Like, if you in a restaurant and you get salad in your teeth, you don't want nobody to just not say, "Hey, you got meat and salad in your teeth." All in your face, smiling, and you got greens. That's nasty. You want somebody in your corner.
That friend is always gonna make sure you straight, regardless. They're gonna have you out here looking stupid. All right, but let's get into number 6. What do you guys love most about each other?
Yeah, that's a good question. I love her heart. Like, Samantha loves genuinely, like genuinely, like, and I don't want people to take this the wrong way, but I want them to understand the type of person that she is. Like, you can legitly hurt her feelings and she will still love you. Okay, now me. Because when she hurt, I hurt. And I be ready to fight. And she know that. And that's why sometimes she have to calm her, even if her feelings is hurt, she'll calm herself down a bit so that when she tells me what's going on, I know that she mad, but she done calm down. Cause as soon as I hear her here, I'm ready to go find whoever did it. And I will snap on anybody. I done did it. Give me the phone. That's okay. Here I come. Tell them to say it to me.
Look, she has respectfully snapped about my mama.
Respectfully. And I love Mama Tracy, but
Wait a minute. I was like, yo.
But no, I genuinely I love her heart. I love how she Samantha is a true friend. Like Samantha is your friend without expectations. Like Samantha don't ask nothing of you. She just wants you to be you to her. Like she don't expect you to come into the friendship like buying her this or buying her that or this and that. Samantha just wants you to be you to her. Whatever you said you were going to be to her, that's all she wants you to be, is that. So I could say the thing that I love about her is her heart.
And Samantha, what do you love most about Ebony?
I genuinely love her spirit. Everything about her spirit, because with her being just there, everybody needs a little bit of that in their life, because you don't want
say that again for the one in the back.
You don't want to just be you don't want everybody to be in your life. You do want some like her having accountability. Like I just genuinely love her spirit. Like that's her, and you gotta either you love it or you don't love it. Like because there's nothing wrong with it, and people will say like, how do you deal? How do you don't deal? What?
They used to say that all the time. Like, how are y'all friends? Because
you're not like her, and she's not. I'm like, but there's nothing wrong with how she is. Like I said, she's the only person that can like snap on me, like put me in my place. And I'm not.
But I snap on her respectfully. Yeah. It's more of an accountability type of snap.
I dig it.
I mean, she makes me think. Like, hey, hold on, sis. Think about it like this. Here go the good and the bad, and then bam. Once you have the good and the bad, okay, we can go. So I just love her spirit. And everybody else that don't love it can kick rocks, because that's my sister.
Because you know I can give too.
Look, she got a cane, I got a cane. I got 2 canes. So if we get together and there's a problem, it's gonna be 3 canes. So no, wait a minute, she got 2 canes. So really it's gonna be 4 canes.
Yeah, because I got the other one. Yeah, because I got the interchangeable one. But I don't ever really use that one, but it's okay.
So don't nobody bother with Tamika and the rest of the crew.
Period.
Listen. Girl,
all right, so I think I love this next question because I think I know what show y'all might go with. But we just gonna do the question, and question number 7 is: if you had to pick a TV show that best describes you guys' friendship, what show would it be and why?
Mine is more like a combination answer.
Right. It's more than just one show.
Whoever wants to go.
You go first. You can go first.
Well, I'm gonna just give my pick. So I think there's a little bit of Girlfriends. I think there's a little bit of Sister. I think there's a little bit of Living Single. I think there's a little bit of Martin, and I think there's a little bit of Moesha. And there you have it.
And I don't even have to answer because she legit just said everything that I was gonna say.
Alrighty then. Okay, so we gonna, since she gave that part of the question, we're gonna ask you why, Ebony, you think all those shows would best describe your friendship.
Because it's legitly us in different as we grew and as we like girlfriends and living single is us now as adults. Even Martin, yep, girlfriends living single and Martin is us now as adults. Moesha and Sister was genuinely us in middle school, high school, and as we transitioned to college. So yeah.
And I have to say, I was a fan of those shows. I was watching Girlfriends because RIP to my sister Brittany, because she was such a big fan. I ain't even know half the stuff they was talking about that in Girlfriends, but as I've gotten older and rewatched,
baby, go back and rewatch it on Netflix.
I can, no, I have, but Moesha, that definitely was a childhood favorite. Sister, the same thing. Cause I really, me and Brittany thought we was, the other T.
Y'all thought y'all was T and Samir.
Yeah.
Except y'all was Brittany and Amber.
Yeah. Yeah. And Moesha definitely because Brittany used to have a crush on the guy who used to do Hakeem.
Oh, Lamont Bentley.
I used to have a crush on Fredo Starr because he did
Q. Hello, yeah. Q.
And then when Usher was on there, yes. So we definitely was
Okay, listen. This don't got nothing to do with nothing, but it got something to do with everything. Okay, since we're on the topic of Moesha, let's be clear. Okay, Moesha cracked. Not saying she didn't crack season 1 because I love Brandy. Period. Okay, but let me tell y'all something. When Q came on Moesha, baby, it changed the game. Okay, Moesha was hopping out of windows. Okay, she was hopping out of windows. Okay, she was down at the bomb. She was down at the Bombay. Okay, I mean, Usher came in, she did a little stuff. But guess who found their way back? Cute. Okay, so there. The point
but honestly, my favorite boyfriend that Moesha had because they was friends with Hakeem. I'm sorry. Q.
No, I think it was Q because for us girls that want to dabble in that good girl, bad guy, that sometimes it's the bad boy image brings something out of the good girls. I've dabbled a little bit with the bad boys.
What was honestly wrong with Hakeem? Hakeem, you can say
it was something wrong with Hakeem, but we didn't say
it was nothing wrong with Hakeem. I mean, I was here.
I wouldn't expect that.
I mean, they was cute or whatever, but you got to think about the Moesha and Q just had a different vibe. It was like
because Hakeem
it was like Darius and Nina up a love jump. I'm just saying. Like I was saying Hakeem too, but if you think about the love.
She needed Q. She needed somebody to pull. She needed somebody
to challenge her. And I think he wasn't it, baby. He wasn't it.
No. Every girl needs a man or a boy in their respective boy and girl era. When you are a boy and a girl, needs that other person to challenge you. Like you just do.
But that's just like with a friendship though. Like, don't always agree with me.
Yeah, Ebony challenges me.
I mean, but we challenge each other, you know what I'm saying? But I guess I'd be a little bit more with mine, you know what I'm saying? But that's okay.
But that's good because again, I'm shy.
Because we're 30 years into this thing now.
Certain things I needed to come out of my shell. And I think I just answered
and
number
like
8.
you said, you should always have a friend that's always gonna challenge you. Never be a yes man. And you know, I can definitely relate to that.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I don't try to be like that, you know, with the friends that I have. I don't try to be like that. And I don't want them to be like that with me. Like, I want you to be like, no, Amber, that's a little crazy right there. But we know you crazy. We know you gonna do it anyway. Cause even if we give you our answer, you still gonna be like, girl, I did it. No, I did it anyway, even though you said not to, you know. But I get it. Oh man, I'm sad, y'all. Y'all want to know why?
Why? This the last question.
We had number 8.
I mean, you can ask us a bonus question if you want to. I mean, we don't care.
Out of the course of your friendship,
I can tell you about the other story after you answer number 8.
Out of the course of your friendship, what is the biggest lesson you've learned from one another that still resonates with you to this day? Anybody can go first.
Girl, do you know how long we've been friends?
We've been friends since 1990.
Let's just say it the way Samantha used to say it, because she want everybody to know that I'm the oldest. Since she was 6 and I was 7.
All right, Tanisha and Tisha. All right.
Right. But you said, what is the biggest lesson? Is that what you said?
What is the biggest lesson that you've learned from one another that still resonates with you to this day?
Samantha is very calm, okay? And when I need to be calm, unless she turned up, okay? When I need to be calm, I channel my inner Samantha, because I'm always like that. So, you know, when I need to simmer down a taste or two, you know what I'm saying? I channel my inner Samantha. But Samantha, she's very observant. So that is one thing that I can say. Like, I'm observant too, but not the way Samantha observant, okay? Because Samantha be in the cut, and she know everything over there in the cut.
Everything. And will tell you verbatimly everything. And you be like, you heard that? You saw that?
Yeah,
she's a very
I
just didn't say nothing. I was waiting for the right opportunity.
She's a very observant, and like she said, wait for the right opportunity to say what she needs to say. Whereas with me, on the other hand, listen, I'm gonna tell y'all what I gotta say, and that's gonna be it, and I don't care. Okay,
that's also me.
Okay.
Yeah. And I would say, with Ebony, it's okay to come out of your shell.
Okay, because that period, it's crap time season, baby. We out here.
Because there's a reason to Ebony's craziness. Like because I'm shy, and it takes me a minute to get to where Ebony is, like on every day. But it's not a bad thing, and a lot of people don't realize that. They assume that she's doing that because she needs attention or she's being fake, and that's not it. She's doing that because that's who she is. She ain't doing that to hurt nobody. Like, I don't want a duh friend. She's gotten me to where over the last few years, I have learned that it is okay to pop off at times.
Because you know what I'm saying?
Seriously, like, I'm not saying that in a you supposed to, because she don't trust me. You don't want to meet Ebony when she was 20, because that baby, because that might be story number 3.
That's a whole nother show.
The other story got involving another person that gets slapped. So that story might be story number 3, question 5, part C. But because nobody, and I be warning y'all, and y'all probably be thinking I be tripping when I be saying you don't want to meet Ebony when she was 20. If she come out, you better hope that she continuously channels Samantha. Because if Ebony when she was 20 comes out,
thank God for growth.
The lesson that Ebony has taught me is it's okay. It's okay to show your feelings. Like I have a right to express my feelings, regardless of if somebody likes it or not. I have a right to express my feelings because those are my feelings. I can show them respectfully, but you can't get mad at me because you did something to me and I'm telling you that hurts. And you got a problem with me telling you hurt my feelings. That's what I've learned from Ebby. No, she be like, no, tell them. Because if you don't tell them, it's going to fester in you and fester in you. And because you're quiet, and then when you pop off,
mm-hmm.
All be trying to say the first word that I learned.
All that.
And that's not good. Because when I do that, my face, it ain't nothing nice. It ain't nothing. I could hurt you with my mouth. Like, whoo. So she's taught me that it's okay for me to express how I feel and to be blunt, not give a darn what nobody else thinks about it. Everybody do it to me. So why can't I tell you, hey, that hurt? I didn't like the way you said that. Because I've gotten that over. Be like, wait a minute. If we friends, you should want me to tell you how I feel. Not how dare you got an attitude with me? You did something that hurt my feelings, stupid. But then friendships end, and then I'm cool because, like I said, I don't need a whole bunch of friends.
That's well said, Tim. Well said. Well, do you guys have any questions for me?
I don't have a question, but I do want to say, as far as friendships take work just like relationships. What you pour in is what you get out of it. But the thing about it is this friendship is 30 plus years in friendship. Like me and Samantha lost connection, not because we had an argument or anything. Like me and Samantha never.
Just wanted to clarify that, y'all.
Because it needs to be stated. Like,
because that's how people perceive friendships. Like when friendships get disconnected, it's always across the board. Oh, they stopped talking because they had a beef.
Yeah,
never. We literally lost connection.
For sure. Literally. For sure. Like we literally lost. We literally
at that time when we lost connection, she was getting married. And she was getting married. She called me and was like, Samantha, I'm getting married. I want you to meet my fiance. I want you to be a part of my wedding. Here's the schedule. And at the time, I was working over the summer and my schedule was all over the place. And she was like, dang, Sam, you can't come to nothing. Like, I'm salty. Like, you're not going to be able to make nothing. And I want you to be a part of it. And I'm like, I know. And man, cause like, and then and then that Facebook wasn't even about then, and I don't even think MySpace was. Facebook was, but I was on Facebook, but she wasn't. And again, she got married the following year because that was the year before she got married, and she wasn't on social media. I was, but she wasn't. So even when I was looking her up, I was looking her up as Williams, not Jones. And so that's really how we lost connection. Yeah. Like phone numbers changed. He moved, I moved. And but I'm trying to tell you, as soon as we connected on Facebook and we met, it was like middle school, summer school, back all over again. Like nothing happened.
For
like,
sure.
girl, you remember when you slapped Tiffany? I was like, girl, what?
For
What's your favorite one, girl?
For sure. But the one thing that I want people to understand about friendships, even relationships, you have to let the person be who they are. Like I don't try to change Samantha. Samantha don't try to change me. I help her with things that she needs help with. She helps me with things that I need help with. But as far as no, you got to change this in order for us to say no. I allow Samantha to be Samantha, and she allows me to be me. And that's what makes our friendship work, because we don't compete with each other. We legit help each other and support each other in everything, like everything. And that's, even if you can't, and this is what people have to understand too, a friendship is not about financial support. A friendship is about love and building time and memories and that type of stuff. Like all the gifts and stuff that y'all see us pass each other, we do that just cause it don't be, oh, it's your birthday.
Or Christmas.
It'll legit be, oh, I saw this and I thought of you. So
I love those type of
so
gifts.
I'm gonna get this for you. Or she'll be like, you think brother are like this? What about nephew? Like, it's just, that's just how we are. It's not, oh, it's her birthday, so I gotta go. Even though we be really extra.
Yeah, like I don't know if you know friends that buy each other the same exact birthday gift. I don't know how that came about, but
Right,
she told me about her necklace, and she said it broke, and I said, okay, I'll do it for Christmas. Then stuff got away from me, and I wasn't able to get it. So I was like, fine, I'll get it for her birthday, because I already have half of her birthday.
And this is the thing, me and Samantha.
She gonna say the other day, I'm looking up.
It was Thursday. It was Thursday. But the thing about it is, it's just genuine love. It's not, because even if we never exchange gifts with each other or that, it's still, I'm about to come over your house. We finna sit out together, or you about to come over here. It's genuine love. It's not a competition. And I feel like that's why a lot of friendships don't last, because in the interim is some type of competition versus genuinely loving and supporting each other. Like, I am very proud of all the work that she does as a special education teacher, just as she is proud of me and what I do. But it's always a, well, how can I help you? Or, sis, you remember how to do this? Like, she had me dusting off skills that I ain't done in years. And she was like, can you do this for me real quick? Yeah, I got you. I'll do it. But it's genuinely support. You get what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I might not be in the classroom with her. You see what I'm saying?
But when she's supporting her still.
Yeah, but when she want to call me and bounce stuff off and be like, well, what you think about this? What am I supposed to not?
Because I just called her the other day and was like, so I want to have a whole birthday party for myself with my students.
Yeah. And but that's Samantha though, because she's going to.
I'm doing pizza, ice cream, cake, party favors.
Because she's going to be at
work, for my birthday, but I'm giving it to them.
Mm-hmm. So I just go ahead, Sam. Go ahead.
Like she said, with the changes, or you don't want to change somebody. You if there is change, you want it to be growth, because you want to see your sister grow. That's the type of change that you want to see. You don't want it to be, oh, you change it because it's a jealousy thing. You want your sister to change. You want your sister to grow, because you gonna grow right along with your sister, and y'all bounce off each other. You want that.
For sure.
But
For sure. And I feel like I feel like people just need to allow a person to be who they are. Because whatever you're going to get from that person, you can't get it if they're being a version of them that you want them to be. What you need to get is within that person being their authentic self. And that's even within a relationship. Amber, you might need to do a show on it. You, not me, child. I'll be on here all day. But people have.
Listen, when it comes to relationships, I am a jacked up boat as it is. Okay?
You a what, girl?
I'm a jacked up boat as it is.
Okay, well listen. Let me see what you're gonna do. And you can have me and the good pastor on, and we'll talk about it for you. But I'm just.
That might be a piano episode. You on to something.
Okay, sometimes my brain be clicking, honey. You gotta catch it while it's going, because once I forget, it's gone. Out of there. But no, you have to, with a friendship, you genuinely have to let a person be who they are. Because it's whoever that person was, the way they was, that attracted you to that person to want to be their friend in the first place. Because think about in the beginning of this interview, Samantha said what? She didn't like me because I was loud, right? But she said it lasted for what? Like a day. It really didn't last for a day, because by the time we got ready to switch to the next class, she was like, well, but she wasn't used to me because I was a lot. And she was by herself. And then here comes this. Then a lot of person like, hey, you know what I'm saying? But by me being me, she was able to be like, okay, I can be her friend. Because if I would have switched up and been something different, she would have been confused. So you have to let a person be who they is. Like, and then I was mad because I'm like, okay, she's sitting over here by herself. Why ain't nobody over here? So then
And you have to understand time too. Like, I try to tell all of my friends, males or females,
that's good.
I value time. I do not care if you give me anything, but if you give me time, it don't matter if it's 2 minutes, if it's 3 minutes, if it's 5. It does not matter. I want your time more than I want a stupid gift, because
that's good.
The gift, that's monetary, that's materialistic, but time don't last always. Memories do, though. I want to have all the memories, but I don't care about no Bath and Body Works. Those are bonuses. Don't get me wrong. Everything, all the gifts is, I appreciate. Excuse me. I appreciate every gift that I have gotten from my friends, but I appreciate your time more.
And time
and it bothers me when I give that and I don't get that in return. That will make me that hurts my feelings. In all actuality, like, all honesty, that hurts my feelings, and I'll be like, yeah, it is what it is. And then I have to go in the whole access limitation time.
Yeah.
Because I'm serious, like. And don't tell me you're gonna be there for me and then you're not there. I'm showing up. I'm there all the time. And then you not there, but you expect me to be there for you, but I'm there for you all the time, and you ain't there for me no time. And then you're gonna get mad at me because I don't show up. Guess what? Sorry.
Yeah, and that's
But that's a whole nother topic too.
It is, but I want to say this. That's another thing that triggers me when it comes to her. When I know that she's invested in a person and she's legitly caring and being there and being present, even when she ain't feeling good or when she dog tired, she's still present. And then they're not reciprocating the same to her. and then they come up with excuses of why they couldn't do a simple thing. That I get livid with that because I know what she sacrifices for her friendships. So when she says that time is important to her, or you even just texting her saying, hey, how you doing? That's going to be everything for her versus you showing up at her door and be like, oh, I just want to drop this bag off for you real quick. I got to go. So it's like I'm very cautious, and she knows of some of her other friends. I respect them.
She's truly a big sister.
I respect them and their friendship in her life, but I also am very watchful because I snapped on somebody that we both know since childhood because of her. And it's another person that my eye is on, and they're hanging on by grace and mercy because I'm very protective of her because she pours, and just like I do, she pours and pours and pours. And
I would be the same. I would be the same way, like, because I'm like Sam and you to a certain extent. Because I do see, as we're talking, I see
similarities.
I see the similarities, and I'm like that with my friends. Like, if my friends need me, it's like, okay, you need me. What day you need me? I'm coming. My mom always taught me like this. If you say you're gonna do something, you do it. If you can't do something, you better let them know ahead. You better let them know ahead of time. And don't wait till the last minute to be like, oh, I can't do it, because now they're expecting you to do it, and now you got to come up with plan B, A, and C. Just to, and don't give me no lame excuse. Like, if you don't want to do it, just say you don't want to do it.
That part.
So yeah, I definitely can relate. And once again, y'all, I just want to say thank you for being guests on the Amber Show. I'm just grateful. Ebony, you already know.
I'm a get her because we finna log off. I'm a get her.
You already know the love, and when I get that Emmy, I'm gonna make sure my Emmy go to you, just so you can be like, my girl did it. We did it. So Sam, once again, I just want to say thank you. By the way, when is the book coming out?
Oh, she's talking to you, Sam.
When is the book? When is the book coming out? Because inquiring minds want to know.
I'm pushing for fall. I'm pushing for the fall of this year. I'm on chapter 10 right now, and that is, I want to say, it's the college years where Ebony comes back into the story. Because it's starting when I transfer schools. I just finished the chapter where I talked about my freshman year at the first college that I went to. And now I'm going to talk about the next 3 years, or the next 2.5, I should say, where I went to MATC with Ebony, and we were in classes together. And then after that, it's going to go to, like, when I started dating, when I got in working with NPS, which is the school district that I work for, and a little bit of now, and then it'll be done. But then me and Ebony have to sit back down and go through middle school, because that's a bit traumatic for me, because those were some real rough years, and that's where certain situations, certain thoughts were thought about, but did not happen because I was strong enough to not allow them to happen. But because no child should have to go through that. But unfortunately, we live in a society where stuff like that does happen to children. But I'm here, so that's good. So hopefully by this fall, I should be done by this fall. And
All
then
right.
and I was told that I'm gonna be doing a little snippet of it. So I gotta figure out when I'm gonna be what part I'm gonna talk about. But I was told I'm gonna do a little snippet of it this summer.
And that also brings me to my next question. Will there be a book on a successful guide to having a healthy friendship from the two of you and sharing your story?
Amber, don't be trying to birth no books over here. Okay.
I mean, she's the authoress. I'm just tapping into becoming an authoress. I still need editing help. I need help with editing. But I could kind of formulate some stuff.
I mean, we'll pray.
I can use this interview as a guideline and maybe, but
yeah, for sure. We'll pray about it and we'll see what the Lord said.
I feel like the world needs to know, as my mom would say, pearls of wisdom on how to have a successful friendship. I mean, that's the main reason why I wanted to do the show, was to kind of show that just because you're differently able, it doesn't mean you can't have that ride or die friend, that sister in Christ, that person that you could lean on. And like I said, you guys.
Let me tell you this though. The Christ part came further down in the situation. Okay. Yeah. Like I always been in church, but like what y'all get now came further into the situation, like as I got older, and Sam would always say, well, you brought me back to church because, but I mean, friendship, as a friendship grows, things change, like things change, but
she
yet
has
stay the same.
She's married. I'm not married. I don't have a child yet. Even though I do have, like biologically, even though I do have children, and I do share responsibilities of with her and Bernard with Calvin.
That's do, baby, that's
my baby. You know, he probably the only baby I got that ain't my baby, but that's my baby. Because I'm right there, I'm right there with everything that, and I appreciate that she includes me, because my siblings that have children, like my god sisters are in a different state, my sister is in a different state, my brothers, their kids are teenagers, I have adult nieces. Calvin is the only like in-state nephew that I have that's like my baby that I have access to. Like, hey, I'm coming to get him,
and that's why he's cool.
Yeah, because I'm thinking about, I was like, dude, you keep telling me all the good stuff he doing. Should he get a end of the year behavior gift? But I don't know. Like you done showed me like 4 things that he done accomplished, and I'm like, dude, what should I get him? Like, and his birthday is in June. I mean, January. That's crazy.
Girl.
Right? Birthday not in the summer, but I'm thinking about getting
just hold it, child. Just hold it.
And that's, like I said, that is a beautiful thing to see. Like I said, that's the reason why I asked y'all guys to be on here, just to.
Well, thank you for having us, Amber. We appreciate it.
You're welcome, and hopefully we can do more stuff in the future, because more of this Pam and Gina-ness. I'm just grateful that
and Kilolo.
A-E-Y low, okay.
I'm just grateful that you guys agreed to do the show. I'm just glad that the Lord placed it upon my heart to even agree. Because, hey, if it wasn't for Sam saying, hey, I want to be on the show, it's like, girl, like, come on, welcome.
Not welcome. Come on in the room. Come on
Yeah.
in the room.
Ebony has me tapping into my
I mean,
my
listen.
talking. I don't talk.
I
She
mean, listen. You
She
have no.
definitely allowed me to tap into my writing a book, because not that I have never wanted to write a book. Like, I've always said I'm gonna write a book one day. And then I think in one of our check-ins or one of our PPP sessions, when I'm telling you, when Leslie was like, take 15 minutes at a time, and then I finally did it. And then because remember I told you I was writing in a notebook,
Mm-hmm.
and then I started doing the voice typing, and I said,
You said, shuck it up.
I said, hold on, wait, I'm writing a book. And girl, I transferred all them 3 chapters to that computer.
She said, shuck it
Now
up.
I'm pressing the button, and I just be yappity, 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 and it done poured out 10 chapters. 10 chapters.
Thank God for the microphone.
Okay,
Listen.
hello.
It's
a lifesaver.
That microphone will save your life. Well, sometimes, because when it be on the phone, child, I mean, Sherry be doing her own thing, okay? She be like, you can say, put that over there. She be like, put that up there. It's like, no, I didn't say up there. I said over there. Hey.
Yeah.
You got to with the microphone, because you mess around with an iPhone talking, hey Siri, such and such, such. I be like, I ain't saying, I wasn't talking to you. She be like, well, I don't know what to. Like, how does the phone be like, I don't know what, like, I didn't, what? Ain't nobody talking to you. I ain't answered that question.
Right.
Look, it just said on it. Look, see, listen, see, you see it? Look, I didn't even say nothing. I just said, hey, Siri, and it was like, I'm on it. And it's talking about serious lyrics to Capone. I don't know what. I didn't say nothing. Siri,
see, like I said, Sherry be having a mind that has her own. Like,
I mean, it's technology.
Right.
Well, y'all, once again, thank you, ladies, for coming on to the Amber Show and giving your pearls of wisdom on why friendship is everything. Keep blossoming and blooming in y'all friendship, because it is beautiful, and I can't wait for that partnership book to come out. It will be the first in line. So we need to send all the prayers up and get God on this, because
okay, listen, because if he don't say yes, we ain't doing it.
He ain't doing it. But you guys, I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart, and to the viewers out there, whether if you a Pam, Regina, Adele, and Nikki, I hope this episode of the Amber Show bless your soul. Sorry, y'all. And I hope that you guys just got all this pearls of wisdom, and I hope that all your friendships are successful, and y'all holding each other accountable, and y'all making it do what it do. As once again, this is the Amber Show. Friendship is everything. Good night, y'all. Peace.
Night.